Hi, second grade artists. Today we're going to learn about the color wheel. The primary colors in the color wheel are red, yellow, and blue, and the secondary colors are orange, green, and purple. So we're going to make a drawing that includes pattern and learning about these colors. All right, I'm going to get my materials and let's get started. Okay, so I have my materials and I'm ready to get started. Here we have our color wheel, and in our color wheel it tells us that there are 3 primary colors and 3 secondary colors. Yellow, red, and blue are our primary colors, and when you mix 2 together you get secondary colors that are orange, green, and purple. Okay, and we'll learn that in a little bit. So first we're going to draw flowers on our paper because it's spring and it looks really pretty. So I'm going to start by drawing a stem that curves this way. And on each flower we need 6 petals because there are 6 colors in the color wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 on the other side. You could draw your petals however you want, just make sure that there's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe I'll draw a sun up here. Okay, so inside of our petals, I'm going to use crayons to draw patterns that would be the same color we're going to paint there, so that this way it'll pop through. Okay, so we're going to start with our first primary color, red, and I'm going to make some curvy lines. And same thing on the other side. Then I'm going to go to yellow. We're going to skip the next one, and the next one here will be yellow, and maybe I'll do diagonal lines. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to go to blue. So I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to put the blue here, and maybe for blue I'll do some zigzag lines. And same thing here. I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to put some blue zigzag lines here. Okay, and then in between, when we mix the red and the yellow, we're going to get orange. So I'll put some pattern of circles in here, and same thing here. And then when we mix yellow and blue, we get green. So in here I'll do some curved lines like this, and on this side same thing. And when we mix red and blue we get purple, so in there I'm going to do some straight lines across all the way to the top. Okay, so now I'm going to get out my paint, and I'm going to start with the red. And I'm just going to paint, look at that come right through. Isn't that cool? It's a crayon resist there. And I'm going to paint red on this side. Okay, I'm going to wash my paintbrush. And then I'm going to skip there. I'm going to go to the yellow. I'm going to paint the yellow right on here. Look at that. Isn't that cool that it comes right through? And same thing on this side. I'm going to wash my paintbrush, and I'm going to go on to the blue. Paint my blue here, and same thing on the other side. Okay, now we're going to make some orange. So I'm going to take my yellow paint, and I'm going to paint it on the yellow, on this petal here. And then I'm going to wash my paintbrush, and I'm going to take just a little bit of red and mix it on that yellow and see what happens. And it starts to turn orange, see that? So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Start with some yellow, then I'm going to add a little bit of red, mix it together, and we see that orange pop up, and I made a mess there. Okay, and now I'm going to wash my paintbrush. And I'm going to go to here. So when you mix the yellow and blue, I'm going to start with the yellow. I'm going to wash my paintbrush. I'm going to add a little bit of blue and mix that together. And we start to see green. Isn't that cool? Okay, do that on the other side. Start with my yellow. Wash my brush, get a little dot of blue, mix that blue on top, and there's that green again. Isn't that awesome? And my last one, this one I'm going to start with red for purple. Start with red, I'm going to do the same thing here, and then I'm going to add just a dot of the blue. And as I start to mix that, look at that, it starts to make purple. Isn't that awesome? Little dot of blue. If your color is too much of one color, just add a little bit more of the other. Okay, so I'm going to finish up my painting and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm all done, and I just painted my stems green, my centers brown. I mixed a little bit of yellow and orange for the sun. But now we see, and we have flower color wheels. So in our color wheel, again, our primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. And when you mix the two primary colors together, you get a secondary color. So when we mixed red and yellow, we got orange. And when we mixed yellow and blue, we got purple. And when we mixed we mixed yellow and blue, we got green. Okay, so I can't wait to see what yours looks like. Please don't forget to send me a picture. Thanks, bye-bye.